Now, once again, for the last time, at least for this series, we enter the finale of the torture chamber. This is it, the finale of our special torture chamber for 2 weeks now, and now into the third week. We've been taking phones through what we believe is truly the kind of life that they lead with us. Many phones have not survived it. Some of them have done quite well. So let's just take a quick refresh as to what we did and how they fared. And then our biggest test yet. So today, this is how we're going to do it. Some carrots and beans, 5 knives, and 5 expert chefs who will use the phone screen as a chopping board. The next one that we had was photography. The same 5 phones will go through a processor torture test. All of you have your phones in. Just hold on to it for about a minute. So we boiled, we cooked, we chopped, we have those results, but now a bonus torture test called drops. So you've seen how they fared, what we did to them in the last 2 weeks, and now we're going to do a connectivity test. We again found a dead zone in Delhi, and we took all 5 phones there, and this is how they fared.
To test how these 5 phones fared in the connectivity department, we took all these phones to the Ridge Road near Buddha Park, which is practically a dead zone. When we reached the location, the towers started fluctuating on all phones. Major issues with the K-phone Note as it was missing towers most of the time. The A5 had similar issues in the area, majorly just 1 bar. Making calls via the phone was not possible. Although the Lur2 was catching the network at moments, but again making calls via the phone was difficult. The Redmi Note 3 was able to capture decent connectivity. Although there was constant fluctuation in the towers, we could still make calls. The Honor 5C did have connection problem initially with all the bars missing, but later received full towers and calling via the phone wasn't a problem.
Time now for the ultimate torture test. This is where we go through a stress test, and I think many more will happen simultaneously. 1 phone against the might of a bullet motorcycle. Yes, I'm going to put this down onto a concrete surface that actually has patterns on it, and we'll get a person to drive a bullet motorcycle on top of each of these phones. Can any of them survive? I truly doubt it. That was the first one, and I'm very happy to announce that the Lenovo has actually survived. And well, the Samsung has also survived. Maybe they're doing a better job than we actually think. So 2 out of 2, and both are okay. All right, the first one to go is the Le Echo. And next up was the Honor phone, and once again, out of all of them, this one seems to have had absolutely no damage at all. Totally fine. And the Xiaomi phone also has absolutely the same result. Somehow it's got a little dirtier than the others, but other than that, no problem.
Bike it's rubberized tires. It's far tougher for a phone to be dropped onto concrete, which is something that happens to phones every day. So it's actually not too unfair a test. It's a pretty good set of rough tests that we did here.
I thought Honor and Leica would do good. I quite like their construction and build quality when I see the phone in hand. But going through the torture test, I'm glad Honor came all fine, but Leica, the display cracked like hell.
I think the bike test was the most gruesome one, but I was really happy to see that most of the phones survived.
The heating problem is really common in smartphones these days. So it's a common test to do, and it's really important to do.
5 phones, 3 weeks, 7 tests, 7 torture tests, and now we have the results.